at the moment. We started out by ourselves. We only had us. We got someone to make our website, but we didn't have any PR experience or anything like that. And we started emailing influencers and people like that we loved and wanted to show them our product. And we were hearing crickets pretty much. And we just hardly got any responses. We weren't sure how to cover that. But since we've had a PR, worked with a PR brand, it's done wonders for us with mentions in media and things like that. But I'd say maybe more media, less influencer. We've learned to go down that track at the moment, but
and I think thinking outside the norm of like what you just see on Instagram and things like that. Something that's worked really well for us is that we're now in a few salons in Brisbane.
Cool.
So started a bit of wholesaling, and it's been amazing to see that people still love to see and feel a product. Like it's not just that we're just online buying. Yes, we are, but for something that's so different, it seems to be something that's really worked well for us. So we'll be continuing that.
Definitely. Sleep is so important to people. We've had so many people be like, I love the idea, but I just was afraid to change, or I didn't want to test it out. So we started a sleep trial, which has been really great for us. We can get your money back, but literally I think one person.
Oh, that's cool.
Only one person has used it so far, which is great. but it's
a good tip, right? Like, I mean, I didn't think about that, I mean, I know sleep's important, but you're right. Like you get so set in, you're like, this is the kind of pillow that helps me get to sleep. So you do get so stuck in your ways. So offering something like the in-person or the free trial, like anything to bridge the gap to help people take what their perceived risk is.
Yeah, definitely. That's super important.
That's so good. I love that. I'm just like visualizing like sleep stores, you know, where like in the future, like retail experiences where you can come in and lie down. Oh, that'll be so good.
It's super flexible, the product. You can take filling out to make it suit you, the higher or lower density and all of that sort of thing, with different cases in the works, different fabric. So we'd love to do that one day.
Yeah, we had to, like, because Hannah sleeps in a higher pillow than I do. So it was really important that we made it fully adjustable and really like to make a different size pillow that would suit everyone was really just not feasible. So really great. And we just really encourage everyone that they take as much filling as they need, and then they try it out. But it's like you said, that change. So getting over that factor. But,
that's so clever as well. Like you're so right. Like I'm just thinking about my partner and I and our different pillow heights, but making it, I guess, part of the product development process, right? Where you're like, oh, and also amazing that you had the two of you and that you both slept differently. So you could kind of get to know those little things.
Yeah, definitely.
That's so cool. And what about like challenges? I mean, you mentioned, I always like to talk to people about, you know, business challenges along the way to help people maybe learn and not make the same mistakes we all do. You mentioned obviously there was natural disasters, ordinary issues, all of those things. Have there been kind of any like business challenges that you didn't expect? Like, oh, we need the whole bottle after all.
But we really, not that even that we didn't think we were the best ever, but we're like, we can do it. Everything will work out.
It's just things that you don't expect.
But it's a bit tumultuous.
So I would say we're not technologically savvy people, but we thought we would be better than we are.
Oh my goodness.
Then little things like, for some reason, there was this issue with our Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
Not being able to link to our shop.
Oh my God.
Ads. We didn't have an Instagram store. It was just the most ridiculous. It took like 6 months. We had to pay several people to fix it. And it was like, who knew that this Instagram situation would be such a hurdle? But it worked in the end. Everything has worked out in the end. You just have to decide that you're not going to give up. I feel that's pretty much. So many times we've been like, oh my gosh, have a margarita, and we're fine the next day.
It's so true. I think anything to do with Facebook and Instagram, you're bound to have an issue.
So many people were like, oh, can't you just talk to them? No, no, you can't.
Yeah, you can't talk to them. Oh my God. I literally had to write that down. So I have to start a brand new Facebook account because something's wrong with my Facebook account. I can't access any ad stuff either. And I'm like, literally the only solution is to start a new account. Like it's so
we were like about that too. But
we did find someone that fixed it if you need to save your
yes, please. I will pay to solve this problem.
Yeah, we tried a few people before him, but yeah, it was like that was something that we had Facebook and Instagram on our personal accounts for years. We didn't foresee that being an issue.
Although we
Yeah.
spend so much time on it now, which is
Yeah.
extra funny. But
So just making sure that like everything's working, I think, just before you get to that like actual pivotal part of, let's say, for example, we were ready to do advertisement, we couldn't do it. So that's not something that's a roadblock for you when you need it.
Yeah, it is funny too, because you see all of the other brands and you'd be like, oh yeah, cool, I'll just set up that when, you know, it happens. Obviously that's just a button that I need to press and everything will be fine, but no.
My cousin has a little business she started and it worked for her in less than 24 hours. And I was like, oh, I don't know. Sometimes you lose that. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've had so many, I guess, with business challenges, you just have to keep going.